Póngamelo en el chat.
How was the call yesterday?
¿Cómo les fue esa llamada
How
anoche?
was
¿Quién
that call
firmó
yesterday?
a
Who
alguien? Porque yo sé que yo me ya he hablado
recorded
con
someone?
muchas
Because I
personas
know
que ya
that
tienen.
I've talked to so many people that have prospects that people were going to be signed today. So, Ursula, did you sign someone in? Vicky, you signed someone? Okay, that's good. Congratulations. Right, so did you I also okay, Charlie, perfect. Core, perfect. This is not what I have to talk about. Tomorrow, okay, two more. All right, there you go. So what did we learn about what happened yesterday? Simple. It was something so simple that you told a person, "Hey, I have this big opportunity for you. I don't have a lot of time to explain. Just start and we're gonna show you everything." We had 400 and some people in that call yesterday. And people getting registered and signing and signing. Very simple. So now we know we could do it. Now we just have to keep on doing it. Now I know that you know that you have to do it. You know the things you have to do. You understand now. And with that, I'm going to start today in how we obviously this I know you've seen it before. You've seen how to make it to manager, but I want to get you to the other two ranks on top of that also, so so we can see what we have to do. So obviously, the whole everyone here knows that the most important thing that we have to do is to create managers and to create managers. So those people that you're signing, Vicky, the person that you just registered, you have to give them all your attention. I mean, those people have to be in this call. And you, I possibly am your leader, but you are their leader. Floor, you're the leader of the person that you signed in. I'm not. Yes, I mean, I can be your upline and we're here to help you and to guide you. But when those people have any difficulty or a problem, they're not going to come to me. They're going to come to you. And they're going to tell you, Flor, I don't know what to do this. And no one has taught me how to do this. Why this hasn't worked? Because you are the direct contact to that person. If you don't give that person the attention, then look, this business has a how can I tell you this? I'm trying to look for the word for that. This business has a very short life in the sense that if the people don't see something from you, if they don't see that you are helping them or you are setting them up and everything, they're just going to get distracted with something else because there are people here that they don't have four people signed in yet. And you know it's not that easy, but I think it's super easy because we're just talking to people. But if the person starts to have this friction, not with you, but in the business, then that person is going to fall. Exactly. The emotion goes away very fast. That's why every person that you signed, and also you, have 72 hours to make it to manager. 72 hours. Why? Because this emotion of the person is going to fall. And you have to do everything that is possible or anything that's in your hands for that person that signs in to make money as soon as possible. Because when they start making money, Wait for it. You already recovered your investment. Oh, they're seeing a little bit further than the dream. I already made something off of this. Okay, wow, okay. This is what Mike was saying yesterday. And I say it, and so does Mike. If you've been here for a while and you don't know how to present the business, look at yourself in the mirror because you have to do the presentation of the business to those people that you signed in. Because possibly it's on Friday and not Thursday when we're doing a presentation. You're not going to wait a week. You know how many things can happen in a week or in an hour? We, in the selling world, in the sales world, we have a rule. You have 5 minutes for when someone is interested in the product of me of talking to them. Every minute that goes by, the less emotion, the less emotion, the less emotion that you get. Yesterday, everyone was like, "Oh, do you think that everyone has the same energy today?" No, we're all like that. It's okay. That's why when someone says yes, right there, okay, let's make a list. Who can you call? What can you do? You're signed, your core. Okay, so this is the plan. Okay, Flor, we're going to book 4 people. Uh, you have to make a call in 2 days or tomorrow. Who can you call right now? You're gonna tell them this. We're going to put all of those people in a call. I'm going to present Flor because you don't know how to do it yet because I'm your upliner. So let's go and let's start to work with that person. First, you make it to manager, which is 2 people on the right and 2 people on the left. But what happens with that? Now, that person that you signed in also makes it to manager. Let's say that she registered 2. Okay, you signed 2 right now. Let's book another meeting. 48 hours. Who can you call? Let's call. Start calling. Let's make that list together. You have to take this and talk to the people that you are registering because the trainings, we already have them for you. Now, when you recruit those people, you have to dedicate time to them. Otherwise, they're gonna leave right there. And the only thing you did is just, oh, I recruited someone. And what's it worth to recruit something today and then tomorrow they're gone? That's not what we are trying to build in here. And a business to be stable, to generate money constantly, you have to give attention to it. Those people that you are recruiting, you have to give them attention. If you are in this call and the people that you recruited are not in this call, it's your fault. And I know not everyone makes it in, but you have to have all of those people in a chat. Hey guys, remember that today we have a training call. Guys, remember that you have to log in. Let me know how I can help you. We cannot force people, but let them know that Fleur recruited me, that I can go to Fleur. Fleur, I need your help. Look, I don't know how to recruit this person. It's okay. I'm here. Come on, I'll do it with you. But I have to know that I have her support. Why? Because people, they're not going to follow someone that they don't see as a leader. And if they're going to be signed in with you, that's why we call you, you have to know this information. If you come here and then talk to me about this business and you don't know what you're talking about, then you don't have to know. That's why Mike told you, don't talk because you don't know. Fleur, do you know about the Airbnb? How we did it? Don't talk. Right there. I had a meeting with a boy and his mom. No, I went and talked to 2 people and they said no. Of course they said no. You've been with me 3 months and you were in one class. And I did role play with him and he was lost. I told him what to say. I told him like that, tell me this, and he did it incorrectly. So how do you pretend to do it correctly if he has never done it before? That's why we have to know this information. We have to have this. We have to take it and know what we are talking about. It's not so hard to learn it, but we have to dedicate time to it. And when we dedicate time to that, then the people are going to feel trust and say, I'm going to go in with this person. I want to see it. I want to hear about this. So to make it to manager, these two people, left and right. So let's see the other thing that we want to get to, which is director. Someone here in the chat that has seen, I know it says silver. I mean, that's what it used to be. Well, core used to be silver, so we haven't changed it because we didn't use it anymore, but we have to change it, of course, as you can see here. So that silver, that's old. So has anyone been through something like that? You make team manager and then someone leaves and then that person just leaves the team? Okay. What happens with this? A lot of us recruit a person, two or three, and we think we're done. I mean, we cannot never stop filling up this line. Constantly, you have to be getting people, recruiting people. Why? If I want to make it the director, obviously the first thing that I have to do is make it the manager because it's the first step to make it to director. Of those four people, if you did like an excellent work and the four people that you found are monsters and everyone fell in love with the business, then you're 1 in 100. Because most people of those four, possibly two are going to make the business. Possibly. Two, I mean, I don't want to tell you just one. So if you make it to manager and you recruit four and then you say, okay, here I am, you have four, but you've lost two. So are you manager right now? You lost two. You need four to make it to manager. So it's impossible to make it to director. So that's why we constantly have people who today were a director and then they left the next day from the business. No, it was just my team fell off. Of course, the team fell off. You never paid attention to it. Of course, they're gonna leave. You never paid any attention to them. No, I don't want to do it anymore. And then they left. But if you don't have any other person there to have them there, impossible. That's why it's so important that those four people that we have there, let's say we have those four people, and of those four people, two of them, one on the left leg and another one on the right leg. You have to help them to make it to manager. They don't know how. Look, when we started with the business, we took 2 months. Kyle and Joy made it in 9 days. In 9 days, they made it to SPD. They sat down when this started and they started calling. To call and to call. Okay, you signed. Okay, who are you going to bring now? Okay, let's go into the call. And it was like 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning and they were meeting with people. So Kyle Registered Floor. Floor, who are you going to register now? This person. Okay, come on. I'll be right there with you. Manager. Okay, next one. Okay, manager. Okay, so that person, who's gonna be next? And that's what they did, and they did it in 9 days. They made it to SPD in 9 days. I've never heard that in my life. To get there in 9 days. We took like 2 months or a month and a half. I don't remember. So that's how things are. Senior director, which is the last rank in the company. So when we see these people, you're going to see them when they are excited. Because if I'm calling Floor and telling her, hey, let's go into the meeting right now, and Floor is not paying attention to me, Floor, look, here we have the training, and she doesn't go into the trainings, Floor is not going to make it to the business. And now you have to make a decision. Do I keep on pulling Floor or do I recruit someone else? That's why we call you and we tell you that this is a business made of numbers. Of numbers. You have to have people and look for people. The other day, my wife told me, um, she the famous people are not watching this business and they're starving, but they're business because they're famous because they're in the TV, but they're starving. And we know, and we are trying to help them. Hey, come with us. We're gonna help you out, and you can make 5 times more than what you're making in the TV a month, and they just don't see it. But my wife says, "No, Jay, I'm tired of talking to all of these people," and I tell her, "Yes, babe, I understand, but." Just because they're famous doesn't mean that they're not human beings. I mean, they're going to say no. Most of them are going to say no. But one is going to be another Jimena Duque or that understands that they saw the opportunity and they ran with it. But we cannot surrender every time we hear like someone say, no, it's just, you know what, I don't know. Right. Who's the other person? Who's next? And that's why constantly we cannot stop recruiting because the legs are going to fall. You're going to lose the legs. People are just going to feel down about it and they're going to go and follow other ideas. They're going to follow the same line or I was going to say something bad. They're going to be in the same field constantly because these are the same actions that took them of not conquer, to do nothing. Being constant is what makes you raise up to that level. That's why when you see these people that are functioning and recording just like us, right? I love each and one of you, but imagine my day if I'm meeting with everyone one on one and you haven't done anything and you haven't done anything and 2 months and you haven't done anything. Impossible. I mean, I can't. I can't. I mean, I don't want I can't want this more than you. Now, if you show some interest, then that's what we have to see when we are looking at these people. It's like, okay, this person is giving me, okay, I'll give her my time or no. Because time in one person that is not going to be able to do anything, and you're trying to convince them, it's like, come on, come on, come on, and they're high from you and things like that. That's energy that you could be placing in someone else. And I'll tell you why. Because the only way that you're gonna make it director is that two of them make it to manager. Of those four that you recruited first, two of them make it to manager. Left leg, left leg, right leg. And now we're going to the next rank, which is senior director. Now everything is expanding a little bit. In this, you are the director. Now, in this one, in director, you have two managers under you. And now in this one, you're gonna have two directors under you. That means that these people, sorry, that made it to manager, how can we make them become director to these people? How are you going to do that? Working with them. You heard it yesterday when Mike said that he was meeting with one person that he recruited, and Mike is making $55,000 a week, and he's meeting with that people one on one. He makes a Zoom, he invites people, and it's like, what do you need from me? And he's dedicating that time to that person. Now, if that person tells him no, and she starts doubting, he's not gonna waste his time. But now, this manager that you have here, down here, how can we make them become director? And when you come here, look what we have to have. No, now you're here and you have to have four people more and two directors. You saw that you have to keep recruiting. It's not just the two people that I had and that's it. Okay, no, no, no. You have to keep recruiting. Now, what's gonna make this person or these people to become director is the attention that you give them. Again, you have to be a leader. You have to be the leader. For example, how am I going to tell Flora to come in here? Well, not Flora because you're right here in front of me every time. So how am I going to tell Flora, get in the call, and I'm not in the call? How am I going to tell her, Flora, you have to post in social media? And she has never seen me post on social media. That's impossible. I mean, we had this person that told us, no, it's just my team fell off. Okay. When was the last time you talked to your team? Because I'm in the chat. I don't know. When was last time that you did something in social media? Because I see your post of social media every day. When was the last time that you made a post in social media? When was the last time that you showed up in a training? And what did you pretend it was going to happen? That your team was going to be jumping over there? Impossible. That's impossible. If the leader that we were looking at that brought them to the team is doing everything that's wrong, what's the example that we're going to set to those people? And you're going to lose a team. And now you lost a team. Many few people I've known that say, look, in the other team that we have of financial services, which is a multi-level, I know a girl, she's not in my team, but she's with my partner. She lost all of her team. So imagine, let's just not hope so, God knows, that Lifeway gets a partner, and this partner says, I'm going to go and do patches in a different company, and then tells everyone who wants to come with me. And you have 100 people in your team, and the 100 people live with them, and you stay here. You were making like $100,000 a year, and you lost everyone. And those, they created their team again. And they just support her. I mean, she had papers, and for some reason, she could not come back into the country and she's doing it in a different country. I mean, the difficulties could lay there, but you have to conquer everything, but not in this business, but in every business. You're going to have difficulties in every business. And if every business that you're going to have, you're going to face difficulties, and with every difficulty you're going to lay on the floor, then this business, either makeup, plumbing, everything, you're going to lay on the floor because all of them are going to have difficulties. But how can we help our team? For these people, as I was saying, to stay on the level of, look, those live events are what we're gonna do. I know that Floor, you're there, but what's gonna happen in this one? That is going to be, well, there's never been an event on live in this industry in which people don't live there running away from the business. We who are there and preparing the business leave the event with that same energy. Why do you think that Steven and Jeannie do those events and make those events happen? The live events in 2 years increased the level of the company. I think Steven was telling me more than $450 million because they were training people and people were getting motivated. And you will motivate me, I motivate you. What can we do together? I was in a call with Spain of Europe, and no, look, I can get together with some other people from another team. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Let's get together and get together, make events, and that is going to help you grow. I mean, what's going to happen in Destin is trainings on Saturday, Sunday, food at night, party at night, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to give some prizes. People are going to leave that event in a different level. If you're not there yet, then you have like 14 or 15 rooms left in the hotel, I think. Put it in the chat and we will send you the link so you can get in. All right, let's go to the questions. Who has a question? It can be this or that or anything you want, because I know that right now it's questions and answers. That's another thing that we're doing. But who's not here and who's not in the school here yet? Who hasn't been in school to see how it looks? Hmm? You're not in there? Look, I'm going to get in there for a little moment so you can see. Okay, here. Um, they put this. Okay, thank you, Sol. I'm going to be there in a moment. I'm gonna go in there in a minute so you can see what's in there. And easier than this, I cannot make it, and I'm not done yet. Literally everything that you need, we put it here, and we're gonna make it prettier. I did it on a Sunday, literally. It's gonna look prettier. So here you have everything you need for the onboarding. A guide for, and everything has like 1 minute and 7 seconds. Literally any question that you have, here it is, how the binary works. Look how I did it. I drew it. I mean, the line on the outside, the line on the inside. You have to be logging in here constantly. Literally, here is where if you recruit someone, they have to be in here. And how to explain XX39 easy. How does the DTIX work? I did this. Let me see if you can hear it. That was with him. If someone has any trouble understanding, here it is. Because I'm gonna send you to school. That's why we did this. And that's why these trainings are going to change. And right here, as you can see, they've changed a little bit. Now the onboarding Thursday for an onboarding. If you cannot go in school to look for the information, you're not going to make it in this business. Because easier than this, I cannot make it easier than this. I mean, this is the video. This is 4 minutes. I think the longest one is 8 minutes. You go into the business, you go to school because these trainings that we have here, we want to focus them in you and how we can break the business, how we're gonna make sales, how we can move the roles, and we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna do it hard. I mean, to the things that really matter. I mean, the onboarding and all of that stuff, that you can see it in half an hour if you're interested in the business. If you're not interested in the business, and there's another thing that I put in here. In here, I can see everyone that is, I mean, what everyone is doing. So I can see who is watching videos, who's not watching videos, who's moving. I put a challenge there that since I believe it was since yesterday until Monday, the one that wins, I'm going to have a call for them one-on-one in which we're going to play one-on-one and we're going to talk about how to sell. I'm going to tell you what to say, you're going to say it back, and we're going to do it again, and you're going to finish that being an expert one-on-one, you and me. But how? I want to know who makes it. This is the leaderboard. Right now, Rosa Ortiz is right here. She's number one. I can make the points. You get points. The more videos you see, the more you interact. It's a community. You can send messages here. And that's why we did this. So everyone can be involved and everyone can see this and support each other. This is something that we know it's going to fire the business, but when you recruit someone, this link of how to get in here, you have to have it in your hands already. All right. Let's go to the questions. All right. Let's see who else. What questions do you have? You can raise your hand there if you have a question that you want to ask me. Nubia, good afternoon. Look, well, I just started today. Today is my first day. I want you to talk about numbers. Oh, today is your first day. Yes, sir. Oh, welcome. Thank you. And so, yeah, you sound very excited, huh? Just kidding. Thank you. I wanted to see if you could talk about numbers, earnings, if making such thing you make such money and things like that. Yes, look. Well, you were able to enroll in a school in the platform, Nubia? No, no, sir. No, not yet. It's just look, I got signed at noon and I saw this about the meeting and I just log in, but I don't know anything. It's okay, it's okay. I'm going to explain it very fast, but in there we have videos of why we did these videos short. Because I was and I'm the worst in school and studying, but I found a way that it works for me if I can watch a video and take notes. And for me, it works very well. I mean, I know not it's not for everyone, but also my concentration span is not very long, so short videos. And not all of them has an hour available to sit there. So that's why I did it like this. So you can watch it little by little, let's say in your phone because it has an app, and you start doing it in the platform. And you start doing it in the platform and you do it, you follow it, and it's just impossible for you not to learn. So, Novia, how do you make money? There are four ways to make money with us. Let me share it with you very, very quickly here. Let me see if it can be shown here in this presentation. Well, the first way in which we make money, Novia, it's when you sell a packet. It's in retail, which I don't recommend because the owner, the inventor, tells them that minimum they have to wear a patch for every decade of age. So minimum I will sell the core, which is three packages, and that way you have 3 months to see how it works. But the retailer sells it for $150 and your commission it's $50. The second way you make money is when since you enrolled the way you enrolled and today was your first day, then now as I was saying, 72 hours. Today, I want you to make the list of all of those people that you can that you know and we're going to start calling and tell them, look, I want to show you like an opportunity of investment. It's big, it's changing the world, and I want you to hear it. Like, I don't have a lot of time. So this person, you're going to make a meeting, and the person that got registered with you, it's going to help you to close the deal with these people. So every person that comes in your team, depending on the package they start with, you get a commission. And then it what comes it's something called binary. So binary is this is a business of cycles. So, which is close with cycles and volume. I'm going to share it here with you because this can be a little bit confusing. So this is called cycles. This is what you can make up to $25,000 per week through this. Since this is binary, binary means that you have two legs, one on the right, one on the left. More volume that your team produces, including you on the left leg and on the right leg, every 330 points that you have on the weak on the weak leg, which is the one that has less points, and the strong one, which is the one that has more points. Every 330 that you have on the weak one and 660 on the strong one get combined. And with this, you can make it up to $25,000 a week. And the other way you make money is, for example, you, Nubia, got registered with me. My name is Pedro. So everything that I make in the binary, if I make $1,000, you make 25% off of it. Now, if I recruit Maria, now off Maria, you're going to get the 20% of commission. And if she recruits Jose, then you're going to make 20% of Jose's. So those are the four ways of making money. There is a fifth way. I haven't made it yet. You have to have a total of $660,000 points, and the company gives you like a percentile of that company between the people that are in that group. And as I said, in that platform, if you got registered, then you can be in there and you can see all of this in greater detail. And any doubt you have, text the person that enrolled you, and we will help you in anything you need. Jessica, hello. My question is not about numbers, but it's about health. So, I mean, I know that there are a lot of testimonials of the X39, but I want to know if it's possible to see changes in an autistic kid. He's 12 years old, and what's recommendable for him? Just X39 or something else? Please and thank you. Well, there are different patches. My wife is the one that knows more about the other patches. I don't know. I don't know the names. I know the names, but there are different combinations that work better. X39, it's always going to be the main one, but you can put the other different patches. Um, I don't remember if the iron, if when those get combined with X39, it helps with autism. I cannot tell you what is it that you're going to see. I don't have an idea of what could happen, but we've seen like a lot of testimonials of in which kids start uh to pay more attention. They start to talk better everything. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what could happen, but definitely. Okay, thank you so much. Welcome, Jessica. Anyone else? Does anyone else have a question? Anna? Hello, just one small question. I know that there are many testimonials, right? But if they ask me specifically about one, let's say diabetes or cancer, what can I do to access to one of them? Because I've been in the channel and I don't know if there's a specific way that is easier. YouTube has a lot. I mean, they have a lot of testimonials of X39, and you're going to see a lot of them there. I'm still in school. Well, school, I'm not done with it yet. I'm not even up to the 50% of everything that I'm going to do in school for you. But I already established the main thing, which is everything about the onboarding, so everyone that you recruit can see it. So as you can see, there is one that's called it says testimonials. I want to fill it up with testimonials of all kinds of testimonials. So I'm just waiting for Mike. Mike has of things for dogs, horses, and all of those things. I'm going to organize it there, and I'm going to show you, okay, testimonials for this and for that, and because if you need to send it to someone, then I want you to have it on hand. Perfect, thank you. Vicky, Carlos, hello. How are you? Good, and you? Look, I got a little confused. It's very, very clear to me that to make it to director, I have to have a manager on each one of the legs. Perfect. But in the screen that you shared with us, it said, but by the end of the month, three options. So I really don't know. Oh, that was the old page. So in October, before we were um silver. Gold, silver, gold, and platinum. So that was the old one. But does that mean that I have to either change or upgrade to premium to make it there? No. Oh, so okay, so just with the two managers. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you. You, of course, have to have the points that are required, but if you're already manager, then you already have them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Raquel. Hi, Carlos. Yes, just one question. In our um, the new where we can be studying, sorry, I forgot, school. Yes. Um, is it possible that I can find, or are you going to put there something that, well, for example, one of my prospects told me, okay, I want you to sit with me, and because she's with a different company, and she said, tell me how do I make 1,500 or $2,000 every week? And so what can I do to like tell her, this is like the series of steps that we can do? Okay. The same thing. You want to make $1,000 a week? Yes. Okay. 84 people on the left leg, 42 on the right leg. $2,000 a week, 168 people on the left one, 88 on the right. And that doesn't mean directly yours, eh, but your organization. Yes. Okay. So what happens? People tell you, I can tell you, look, I have to do this fast. Um, let me see here. Look at this. Because I can show you some very dumb math. You want to make $2,000 of five, sign five premium. Yes, of course. I mean, I can tell you that, but if you focus in signing four people, four premium a month, then you're gonna make more than $2,000. But also, you have your team and what your team does. The people who asks that question, I mean, I know that they're in a different company and they're making that money. Ask them how they've made it. Well, she's like that. She's a lady that she goes to the streets, she goes to Walmart, everyone, everywhere to get prospects, and she wants to do that, but she wants to like see results fast. And I tell her that over here is much better than where she was. And she does that. If she does that, that what you're saying, then no, $2,000, she's going to make it in the first month. Yes, I know. And she is that hard worker. I mean, I'm a witness of it. Invite her over to a call. That's the best thing we could do. Yes, she's going to be enrolled with me on Friday. Actually, on Friday, I'm gonna meet with her and we're gonna start working. Okay, so I mean, I'm over here in Tulsa. Okay, so we can do anything. Look, take her there tomorrow. Okay, we have something tomorrow in Tulsa. Yeah, in English in the same place. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, we're gonna take all of the prospects there. Yeah, take everyone over there. It's going to be in English, but and we'll stay there with Mike and as we did last time. Yeah, I thought it was going to be just as Mike did it yesterday because yeah, I was inviting someone for tomorrow, but I thought it was going to be like yesterday's meeting. No, but perfect. I'll be there tomorrow. Yep, on the same place. Perfect. Okay, and we'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, take her there and we'll close the deal tomorrow. Perfect. Thank you, Carlos. Okay, one more. iPhone de Sandra. Remember, I live here, but I don't know a lot of things. Just the school, gym, and that's it. That's all I know. And the airport because I spend a lot of time in there. It's the place in which they skate on ice. We Street Ice Center, I think it's called. Yes, it's called We Street. I found then there is We Street Ice Center. We do it when Mike comes. It's going to be in English, but we're gonna do it tomorrow. All right, iPhone Sandra, sorry, I didn't unmute you. Um, I've been trying to go into the page. I don't know why I can't because of the ruling. And the other thing, how do you register to school? Well, the first question, I didn't hear it. Can you repeat it? Yes, if this product is approved for FDA. Yeah, we're not with FDA, um, because we're not with the FDA. Let's say if you have a license to sell of I mean, do you need or do you have a license to fly planes? No, because you don't need it. And we don't have to have the FDA because we're not a drug, we're not a medication, and we're not a food. So FDA, it's the administration of the states that monitors foods and medications, Food and Drug Administration, and this is technology. But we follow all of their requirements. That's one of them. So to go into school, the only thing is that we have to go into the link. They're putting it on the chat, the Instagram, and we're also putting it in the chat of the WhatsApp. And I'm going to send an email. Irma, please remind me tonight, before I finish the class of Airbnb, to send an email to all the organizations with the link to go in school. And also, I'm going to send a massive WhatsApp so everyone can log in and they can see all of that information. So school is free for you. I mean, I have the cost, you don't. Carolina, very, very fast. Okay. Oh shit, she dropped her hand. Okay. So, God bless you. I hope to see you tomorrow. Jay is going to be in the call. We're going to be here live. If you live in Tulsa or close, come here. And Mike is going to be here. We're going to be cold, but we're going to recruit a lot of people. God bless you all. Thank you.